Look at these.
Yeah. Give me a kiss. How long?
I know. Looks like we do have a little bit of chipping, but not much. They look really good still. Be careful with the stand.
That's when I was trying to pop a bottle with a box cutter.
Yeah. All right. So these nails are actually a month old, and I never recorded the video when we were doing them. I did them right before I left on vacation after Christmas. We had to get out for a while, visit with some family. But right now I'm just gonna start with this nail and kind of show you what's been going on with her. Her nails have gotten so long. I am so proud of her. I mean, they're just gorgeous. So you can see once I remove just this last bit of gel polish, they are just amazing. I mean, they're super long, and I cannot believe what she's going to ask me to do. It breaks my whole heart. So yeah, I'm just going to continue removing all of the color. And this is what they look like. They're absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to go ahead and just buff off a little bit. I didn't go all the way to the natural nail completely. The base coat was still real strong, so I'm just going to buff that up a little bit and get them prepped for our next design. And once those are all buffed, I'm actually just going to take the nail file and fix her side. She's got really deep C curves, and she says that they can actually start bothering her. So I'm just going to do her a favor and start lifting that a little bit. I do try to get most of the gel polish off, but I haven't done any of the actual cuticle work yet because, I mean, well, we're not even close to that step. So once those are all filed, we are going to go ahead and just take my small bit, my cuticle bit, excuse me. I don't know why my camera was having such a hard time focusing, but I'm going to go ahead and push back her cuticles. There was nothing really stuck on her nail bed, but I did want to kind of lift them a little bit before I started with the bit. Now she does have quite a bit of sore spots around her hands. She actually, you know, works in an essential line and tends to wash her hands and use a lot of hand sanitizer, so they're constantly drying out. And getting her to use cuticle oil seems to be like the hardest thing in the world. So I'm just going to take a quick pass or two through each nail, just going forward, you know, removing that dead skin from the nail plate, and then I'm going to start again in reverse and do a couple passes in reverse as well. But as you can see, her nails have come such a long way. I mean, from a nail biter to a non-nail biter, she's literally had to go through what we all have to go through when we're biters and decide we don't want to bite anymore. Different ways of managing stress. I am so proud of her. These nails have been a year in the making. And honestly, if I were to have recorded every single one of her videos, you would just see, I mean, we've cut these many times, you know, just to keep them a manageable length for her. But once those are done, I'm actually going to take my ball bit a little bit, and I'm not touching the actual sores that she's got and cuts on her hand, but I am going through and softening up that skin where her C curve, her free edge meets the C curve on the skin, because they get a little rough and she just cannot handle the C curve. So I do like to soften that up for her a little bit. Now I'm going to take some 70% alcohol, clean out the nails. Then I'm also going to be real careful when it comes to her open sore areas, not to get any alcohol on those. No client discomfort. We don't like that. So here they are. Look at these, you guys. They are thick, they are strong, and this is why I totally believe in gel overlays if you can manage them. It just seems like they're a lot less harsh on the nails like acrylic and monomer can be. But here comes the hard part, you guys. They were becoming so long, she could not manage them anymore, so she asked me to cut them down. And this is something also that we go through when we have, short nails and we're used to biting. Then we try to go out into the world and we've got long nails. It's hard to type. It's hard to do much of anything. And, you want her to be comfortable and not feel like she's got a bite. So, yep, just going to file those down, round them out, and then we are going to get started on our design. Now, once we get started on our design, you're going to notice a few things that could probably have been done different, but this is what they look like. Really short, manageable for her. I know it was hard to see them go, but you know what? You got to do what you got to do. So, yeah, like I say, I'm just going to finish getting these shaped up. And now we're just going to take a look at the difference. Look at this. Bloop. Wow, that is nuts. Look at how long and beautiful and healthy they look. So at least we know her nails are very healthy. She's not getting any damage. So now we're just going to go in with this Uno Strong Rubber Base Coat. And she has really sensitive nail beds. So this product tends to have quite the burn, but it works so well for her. There's usually no lifting. So we're going to go ahead and get that, coated real nice. And we're going to, well, we don't want hair in there. So we're going to get that coated real nice. Pop those in the lamp for about 30 seconds. And then go in with the base colors that we're going to be using. Okay, so now we're going to go in with my favorite black gel polish. I'm going to take my little detailer brush and make sure I cover those sidewalls and down the cuticle area very well. I want to make sure that when she leaves, let's say she can't visit me for another month, it is okay because they won't look like they're growed out too much. We're going to use this, my favorite, like I say, one coat black. We're going to get those painted real nice. Then we're going to go in with this white, and this isn't quite a one coat white, but that's okay. Gel polish likes thin layers, which is fine. Again, we're just going to take the detail brush and we are going to get that color all up in the sidewalls and make sure it looks as sleek and as clean as possible. So the design lasts longer and it looks nicer. We always want our hands to look nice. So with her ring finger, she did want a glitter. So I did varnish some glitter into the base coat. Now I'm going to add a thinner base coat and then just kind of pat that in. I noticed that the smaller glitters didn't really varnish into the other base coat very much. So now I'm using a liquid base coat, but before curing, I am actually just going to go ahead and pop that on there and get them to stick. And then, of course, we're going to go in with our second coat. Black typically doesn't need it, but it's always nice to have symmetry when doing the nails. I do like that. So, again, just second coat. And then we are going to go in with this beautiful colored gel polish. The design from one hand to another is kind of going to change a bit because it looked nice with the white base, but this color was quite transparent, and I didn't want it to be as transparent on the other hand, and I think it's just going to look nicer with a more nude color underneath to kind of bring it out. So we still went ahead with the white base, and I believe we did 2 or 3 coats. Yeah, I think we did 2 or 3 coats just to kind of really get that color to pop. Now, I don't mind the white base coat. It did bring out the black and gold glitters in it, but you know, it just wasn't the color. So we're going to go ahead and top coat everything. We're going to make it absolutely gorgeous. And then we are literally just going to speed through hand number 2 and check out the reveal. So if you like this, please let me know, like and subscribe, and let me know if there's anything else you'd like to see on my channel. We'll continue with this nail growth story so you guys can kind of keep up with her and see how she's doing. I'm just so proud of her. It's all looking beautiful and fabulous. And again, we're just going to speed through hand number 2, and I hope you guys enjoyed. This is actually where I went through with that more nude color. And you'll see towards the end where it became much more cohesive. But like and subscribe, follow me on my socials, follow me on my socials if you'd like to. And I guess we'll see you in the next one.